Oh boy, I'm at it again. Thanks, Shalem. Right about now, I was at it again with niggas and bitches and homies and friends. And
that's how it begins.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the nonamerspodcast. I am Nestor.
I'm not the Juan Carlos that got invited.
This is Adrian.
We're not getting
And
invited.
Arthur.
I was making plans for. I heard Juan Carlos was like, "Here comes the invite, little fresh invite." Bro.
We're gonna go play D&D
I'm gonna have
at
to
that
go.
nice house, B. A little pool D&D.
We're gonna play in the little gazebo. We help get there.
For real.
Low key, dog.
We haven't
Like D&D in the little foresty area on the back.
On the little gazebo, we wear little robes.
We hang up little
We
lights.
get a little ambiance going.
cook some meat. We drink some beers.
No, you gotta. Like the meat almost has to be red because these are the olden times. Huh?
But we just got a chop knife and like a little 2-pronged fork.
Like you eat like how you eat in medieval times, for like with your hands. Except you have to put dry ice in the drinks, so it looks like they're bubbling. For like this mystics, you're fucking with the dark arts. Huh?
Oh, like dark
Just
eyes.
go bananas, bro.
Let's
It's like what?
go.
You want me to drink dry ice, guys?
No, I'm like, what the
Straight
fuck?
kill yourself, bro.
He's trying to kill me.
Drink dry ice.
But what up, guys? If you haven't already,
It's so
subscribe
dumb.
to our YouTube
Drink
channel.
Mad nitrogen beef.
That'd be high. Man.
If you already haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. Check out our Redbubble and our Patreon. And yeah, support the no-namers.
Oh, fuck off.
Or that's mad aggressive.
That's passive aggressive.
Dude, we just had the white elephant last year. Last year we dropped the video because Giselle was filming behind the scenes without people knowing. But these last two times, I was like, I'm like, besides not Giselle wasn't doing it, I was just like,
You weren't feeling it?
no, I just, dog, if you're vlogging everything, then you're not like having,
You're not in the moment, bro.
you're not having fun, bro. So I was like, nah, I might as well just enjoy it and remember it.
Makes sense.
But it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
How so?
How did you have fun? No, it was cool. I mean,
How so? There's a little different types of way of fun.
There's hard-hitting questions, bro.
Trying to learn. I'm trying to get insight to this man right here, dog.
the like hosting part is hard. It's hard.
He's fucking.
It is all hard.
This fool
You
does
have to have heart.
Yeah.
This fool has hard. Imagine a push test is. Oh no, man, dog.
He's got heart for the Mario's clogged though.
Little ham hug. Bro.
Hey, he's got 20/20 vision, dog. Leave my boy alone.
Nah, it's just a lot of. It's just about setting up and getting shit ready and making sure everyone's having fun.
And when I got here, the outside was like, I mean, it was there, but not really. Fool, you know what I mean?
Like he hadn't cleaned yet.
He cleaned and he set up the tables.
What wasn't ready? Like, dog, there was just what you got here at 2 hours before anyone showed up. Like,
I expected you to the fucking music to start cracking already. Just takes the speakers, dog. Boom, boom, boom.
why do you keep slapping your phone?
I have nervous tics.
Oh, no.
So I do.
I mean, once it gets to put together, people are telling me that there was more people this time than Friendsgiving. I didn't feel that way. Was there?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was about the same.
So I show up and, oh my God, more people.
There's
There's
two.
two-
We almost don't fit. Art showed up.
Take up some space.
Little ox?
He's compact.
Yo, when I got in last night from cleaning,
Uh-huh.
I checked my Instagram and Julio just took a bunch of video of art.
I know.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it every single fucking time. I would do something and then I'm like, this motherfucker's just taking Instagram of me, dog.
What, Julio?
That's my personality, bro.
Oh, Beardo would fucking.
You look mad not having it.
Yeah, what was like, hey,
It's-
dog, I'm
it's
trying to have fun here.
Pre-Juan, before Juan showed up, this fool looks sad. They're like, dun, 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 and there's just Art's face. And then there's one where Art's like frantically looking at his phone, hoping Juan's texting, like, I'm on my way.
No, I was checking the fantasy scores. I'm like, I'm smashing Mo hard.
Mo got wrecked by almost, 100?
I didn't check today's. Well, it depends on whatever today's score is, but I put 256 on him, bro.
5 right now.
what happened to his revenge. Huh? He said he was gonna get revenge. And he was gonna slap
who,
people
me?
up. Huh? That's what he
Doesn't
said.
like you, fool.
That's what he put on
Damn.
YouTube on the comment section. He's
Ungodly, fool.
After
said-
that victory, dog, I smell my fingers, dog.
You gotta eat that dove. Fool.
gotta eat the dove. Huh?
You gotta eat the dove, dog.
To the joints, my boy.
To the joints, bruh.
But my favorite part, I was crashing at some point. Like I felt super tired. I hadn't really slept. We've been doing,
You were running gas or shit?
yeah, we've been doing shit at the house. I don't know what my parents. I don't know if they're getting a stimmy or what. That I just those
What's
foods
a
stimulus.
Stimulus package. From.
Oh.
Stimpy, dog. You don't fuck with za and da.
I was like, is he supposed to say stymie or is he like, what is he saying?
Stimmy, a little stimulus. You never heard an arrested fool? Are we getting the stimmy? Well, we can't.
Yeah, eating on a
the
podcast
pod.
is fucking genius.
Stupid, huh?
I'm not talking right now.
I know. I'm talking about this dude.
Well, you can't help it.
So, my parents, for some, I don't. They're saying it's for tax purposes, but they're just idiots. So.
What do you mean?
A day before the shit, they drop it on us. Hey, we just want to paint the houses. Huh? It's like, what?
That's what we want to do for your father's birthday.
No, my dad wants to go to the casino. My dad's like, hey, I kind of want to go to Morongo. My mom's like, no, you're gonna paint the houses. Huh?
Damn.
Because he was since his birthday fell on a Sunday, and his days off are Friday, Saturday. He's gonna have a little 3-day weekend. Go to the casino, have some fun. My mom's like, nah, you gotta paint the houses for you. I don't want you just laying around. Huh?
Shit.
I was just like, what? Like, fuck. And he's like, I guess. But then it fell on us. He's like, oh, well, Friday's also Adrian's day off and Saturday. And I mean, those are my day off too, you know?
Yeah.
You had a
So-
big weekend. Fool.
For we had a little Mexican soiree where we are just going to paint the house. And then, but once you open up those can of worms, then, you know, hey, why don't we just knock the roof down too?
What?
But that came out the second day. On Saturday, was it Friday? They go take off to go get the paint,
Yeah.
and they come back and they're like, "They were just gonna paint it with 2 rollers."
Oh.
I was like, "What do you mean? Just
Welcome back to your childhood.
with rollers, fool, and ganas?" Fool?
Yeah.
Like, what do you fucking mean, dog? It's like, yeah, we're just gonna do roller heavy. And me and Adrian are looking at each other like, yo, what the fuck?
Here's a pink.
So it's like 3 coats that you
Why
have to
didn't you
do.
just get the paint gun?
My dad didn't want to.
So make a decision.
Because my dad said that,
Well,
that,
the paint-
we needed to exercise.
Even though I lift weights fucking 6 times a week.
He's like, oh, we
So he
need.
said Ness, you needed to exercise.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I called him out on it. I was like, yo, my whole life you always say this. Oh, no, we're doing it the hard way so you could exercise. But that fool was drunk and he got super butthurt. Fool. He's like, yo, sometimes just because you want to say something doesn't mean you have to say it. Fool. And he got sad. Fool.
Oh my god.
Because you told him you've been telling me that my whole life.
I told him, yo, my whole fucking life you've been saying that shit. I was heated. I was like, this nigga out here pressing me like that. Fool. So we can get a gun. It's $50. It's gonna save you paint, time,
Effort.
effort. I was like, dude, because I was like,
Well, you have to still make sure that you don't get the paint anywhere else, so you have to tape everything
yeah.
up.
Dog, but
There's
I mean,
3 of
He
us.
brought it
That's-
up. And they said, we don't need
Dog.
to do that.
I was like, even if we roll, even with the rollers, just like still splashing shit. I was like, should we tape shit up? And my dad's like, for what?
We got 1 speed, boy. That's
Welcome
fast.
back to your childhood, dog.
Yeah, that's what was the sad.
That's the part where you just like, oh my god,
I'm like,
like
I'm-
that's how I think I
I'm
snapped.
26, So I got hammered, fucking drunk, and I'm not. And Lester's too big to get on the ladder. So I was doing I was on the ladder with a beer and another beer on the thing, just painting it, homie. It was
this was painting, and his fucking legs are shaking.
I'm tired, so it's like 11 o'clock, and I already have like 8 beers in me. Dog.
This was laser shaking.
I was like, this was having a mad hammy workout.
No, and I have a ladder.
Was it with this interesting zigzag design?
Hey,
It's an art and crafts project.
it's a character, though.
Oh,
I fucking snapped. He's like, cause some dude, my dad went to tell our neighbors, like, hey,
Was watching us painted.
no,
I got an unemployed son. Nothing to do today.
well, the fucking, at first we're like, oh, we gotta paint our house. It's gonna suck. It's gonna take all day, maybe a little longer than that.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 days, but that's it. I'm like, oh no, it's because there's 2 houses in our property.
Yeah.
So then we're like, oh no, we're doing both houses, and we're like, what? So while we went to the mall. That fool went to tell him, like, hey, we're gonna be painting your house. And says, you have some stuff in your back, we're gonna move it. And the guy's like, oh, you guys are painting houses? That's actually what I do. Like, his little son nephew was there. Yo, we could bring the gun. We'll do that shit in 2 hours, bro. Like, this little property.
2 hours.
My dad's like, nah, my sons need the exercise.
We just don't like asking for favors, dog. I'm like, we'll break that full $50, man.
Oh, we
Not
picked his
even.
family, B.
No, that's
Make a choice.
We're charging him way too little. That fucking property could easily
Make
be
a
rented
choice
for
for paint his
17.
house, or we're evicting you, B.
Dude, we
I'm calling ICE right now, dog. We got him on speed dial.
We got no contract with them, so fuck them.
And when my dad's like, Dave, it's like my dad. I come home for.
That's the thing you gotta know.
I'm already heated because I was like, dude, I got a bunch of shit I gotta set up for the party. I gotta go buy this. I gotta go buy that.
Anxiety.
I got.
Yeah, definitely.
What about my party?
That's what his mom kept saying, no? His mom kept clowning. No one's gonna come to your party.
I'm like, I gotta go get tables. I gotta go buy my shit. I gotta go buy Asian shit. We gotta go buy gifts. We gotta wrap them. Everything that was like, hey, we already had set up this week, and this is the day we're gonna go do this
This
shit.
is the weekend for the party.
Party, but we don't know when it comes.
I wasn't worried about that.
I just think it's hilarious that your mom was clouding you. And she sees that you're upset. And she's like, a perfect opportunity to put this fuck in his place.
Well, she wasn't crying about the party. She was crying like, well, to me, I'm mad because it's
You're
like,
mad about your party.
nah, I was mad. I was being vicious because I was like, the only reason you ain't letting my dad goes because you know you don't get invited. Because when my grandma goes, she doesn't invite my mom on purpose.
So you're throwing fucking cutters.
She only fucking takes
We're
her
asking him
son.
first. Huh?
She only takes her fucking kids anyway. Like, no fucking...
No,
Anyone besides
Their
her
kids
immediate
only
family.
go. Well, no, just her
and,
kids.
and it always hurts my mom. So it's like, oh, why didn't you let my dad go? Because you weren't gonna go.
So you're being a dickhead.
No, fuck her, dog.
I'm telling you, she was gassing him first. So he was upset.
Oh, okay.
I was like-
Wait, she gassed you first, and then you started throwing the cuts, or you just started throwing the cuts?
She was
'cause
talking
you're a little
shit. She was
hater?
like, she was like, well, fuck you, don't. What the fuck she say? Fucking, what, you don't want to paint the house? I don't know what the fuck, dog. She was saying bullshit, from.
She was going near.
But she wasn't talking about the
My
party.
nigga's upset about the party.
La niña.
Oh, yeah.
Her Sweet 16's ruined. Pobrecita. So 15.
I was like, who's gonna dance with me? Who's gonna do my first buzz?
His mom's got some gassers, B.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck was she saying? Cause I was like, y'all. Well, I was like, y'all can't complain about money, but also try like, you guys see this as an investment, but it's not like, you're not like, how much do you really think you're gonna take off your taxes for this shit? Like you just want this for whatever reason you want it, but you don't.
The house,
it's
needed to
yeah.
paint, though.
But it didn't. Well,
It
Yeah,
does need
house-
to get painted.
Yeah.
Nigga, there was a bunch of chips.
on where?
Oh, you went up there. I was a little buzzed, you know what I mean? But
You were drunk as fuck, complaining the whole time.
I was drunk as fuck. And then I wouldn't.
Shaking legs.
No, I wasn't trying to get down from the freaking. I was just hopping it.
You heard the old Adrian speech when he was too drunk that his body's quitting?
Oh,
My body's quitting.
Deteriorating on me.
How come I got the heavy ladder?
so was
I
no.
got-
¿Dónde está Nestor?
This one kept taking breaks.
Bullshit!
I knew it.
No, he tried to do that, but I was like, fuck you.
This fool kept trying to break. Batman just still kept trying to get breaks. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who took off for half an hour,
To
dog?
bring your food's food, and your food's kept working. And then when I get here, no one helps me with my shit. I was like, oh, bad.
Me and Jiso did all the heavy shit.
No, you didn't. You get
We did all the heavy with what? You think fucking doing the little edges is heavy with the little brush?
Huh? That's finesse. Huh?
Doing the roller and you gotta press it, dog. And it's like a wall is different than little edges. Huh? Your fucking shit face. Maybe you gotta be on a ladder, but like it's not like you're doing more.
Wild shit face though, fool.
That's talent.
And
bro.
listening to some
Shaky
Beaner
legs.
music.
Most of the time he's just fucking texting. You fuck Adrian, and he's just texting. And then later on he's like, "Hey, I'm mad behind. For you fools gonna finish and leave me here. You guys are fucked up."
I'm gonna get lunch and you fools kept working.
He's like, I'm a half an hour behind because I had to go get lunch.
No one ever picks up the slack.
Never, dog. I had to fucking break tackles, for catch the ball. Booby runs it, throws it, tackles it, everything.
The only person I know to run his own flea flicker. Dog.
But that fool was pissed off because I was like, because that fool was drunk. Fool. He's like, hey, come sit down, fool. We need to talk. Fool. I was like,
Who, Adrian or your dad?
my
No,
pop.
I didn't care. I was having a good. I was listening to
He
music.
didn't
And,
care. I almost cried. Fool.
I was listening to music.
The guy with fucking $20,000 in his bank account. Fool.
That's straight facts.
What does it matter? They still treat you like a kid, dog. That's exactly like it. Almost feels like a punishment, but it's not. You're only like making your house look nicer, but
It looks better.
it looks a lot better. Fool.
I
I
mean,
mean, do I still want to get down with that nigga? Fool? Probably.
father?
Fool.
They painted a dirt color though.
I don't understand.
That's
I was like, why are you guys using dirt?
before they
want
to go buy the paint. They're like, "Hey, but what color would you want?" I'm like, "Is it gonna matter?" Fool? No, not really. I'm like, then why ask me? You're
Like
like,
you clown on your choice for
I
later.
said gold, fam, so people know I'm stunning.
Gold would be high. For
Gold?
but like shining.
Yeah,
metallic
shining gold. Yeah.
Not yellow. Not a light yellow.
No, gold.
I'm talking about gold, where
Gold.
the light gets reflected off your house, dude.
Was that chair dipped in gold?
where it just blinds people driving.
That's high, B.
That morning was hype,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Me and Adrian were eating, we're having breakfast, like, we're about to start doing this shit, and then we just hear someone fucking crash, fool.
In front of the pad, bro.
We come on and it's our neighbors, fool. Those fools ran a U-Haul, because they bought a fucking dryer and a washer,
And they have a truck.
and he has a truck.
Big truck, too.
But he let his woman drive. Fool. That was the first mistake. Fool. He smashed the neighbor's car. Fool.
It was pretty new, that car. I mean, it's essential, but still.
Fucking smashed. And
His
she
whole
came
front.
out and she was like, I don't know what happened.
And my dad's like, don't get involved, fool. You ain't see nothing,
Yeah, well,
dog.
that's like, turn around. It's like you saw nothing. I was
It's
like, what? It's
installation,
not like
fool.
they shot someone.
No
We're like,
ratas,
we're gonna
homie.
need witnesses.
No ratas, homie.
Even if the guy asked me what happened, I was like, fuck if I know.
You
Dog.
got bugged, nigga.
Beatrice kept saying that fool buck if you nut.
That fool- I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's like, dude, you wake up to that shit, you're like, what the fuck?
They had to go wake that fool up. Like, yo, we fucked this shit up on a Saturday
My
morning.
wife's dumb, nigga.
But, back to that shit.
Feeling like a kid.
Well, no, because that fool's like, we need to exercise. It's like, fuck you mean, dog? My whole life.
I'm as fit as a fiddle.
This was
Like, until we were 12. No, when we lived, until like we were 10. So the old house, I mean, we didn't have much of a, like, we had a little yard.
mean, bro?
I'm yoked, nigga.
I'll fucking lift you right now, you old man.
Tell me, look at me, tell me I'm not stacked. I'm packed, bro.
Queer? These queer right here? These queer? But yeah, like we had like one of those lawnmowers where you just push it, like
Yeah.
those
Old
old,
school
ones.
one. We had to sharpen the blade.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Weedo where you just hacking.
The scythe?
It was fucking
We had
stupid.
a
fool.
small ass yard too.
Yeah, but
He was out of
no.
sight.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, dog.
We were
Century were you living in?
My dad.
we were Amish, dude. It was
Live.
You know what I mean?
Because even like the old school was the push one, where it's like
We had that too.
Okay, see that makes more sense.
because he
than
would
a
break
scythe.
it. He would break everything. Fuck.
Who has a scythe?
Hey, you never know. Fuck.
My dad's not thing.
Stupid.
You gotta mow people down sometimes, dog.
That was a puro. Dude, we had a machete one time, dog. We would just fucking trim trees with a machete like a fucking. We're
We're
fucking.
straight jungle kids,
We're
dog.
fucking mountain people, dog.
A scythe?
We had a fucking axe.
That was
I
all-
remember bringing down a fucking tree with an axe, because my dad's like, "Why buy a
Chainsaw?
I was like, "Why? It's just one tree, dog."
It's not even a saw, but yeah,
Not
not even
even
a
a
chainsaw,
saw, yeah.
just a saw.
No, a straight freaking
Oh,
axe.
machete,
hatchet?
fuck.
A machete, fool, just spit in your hands.
No,
fool.
it's a
You gotta hit it
machete.
at an angle, though, fool.
Like one of those
Yeah.
Salvadorian hackers. fool.
a little M13.
El exportador. fool.
That's like straight jungle shit. Bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we knocked it down. Then we fucking, I'm like, okay, and then we're done. It's like, no, now you gotta dig the hole and then take the fucking roots off. I'm like, why didn't we just do that from the first place? Why hack
No,
it
you
down?
gotta hack it down first.
Yeah, but
Then
yeah.
you go stumping, bro.
Yeah. Oh, just. you gotta stump.
Okay, but when you're hacking it, you're like, Dave, if you're gonna hack it,
You ain't never been stomping, bro. You ain't never look at a good old stump. I think that shit needs to be taken out the ground.
hey,
Why?
Dad, I think we could tie this to the truck and pull it out of the stump. Like,
Hey,
for what?
we did that
How we
shit-
gonna drink beers? fool?
We did that
Yeah.
shit at Felipe's, bro. Or Felipe's house.
He pulled it out with a truck.
Oh, no.
Well, no, he's like he likes to dig it out because then it gives him an excuse to get shit faced.
I got shit faced too that day.
Hey, puro pico pala, fool, but that nigga could barely stand.
No, he was making fun of all those guys because my dad's older. And then poor Felipe, for little hands, who were all bruised.
The gal got him, bro.
No, because that fool was allergic to dirt, fool. And my dad's clowning him, fool.
He's not allergic to dirt. I'm allergic to dirt.
No, he was wearing gloves, fool. My dad's like, you need gloves? Fool? You're a
Oh.
sissy, dog.
Yeah, that's one of my dad's things.
You don't want blisters? What up, us?
No, his shit is the gravitator and it won't hurt you.
Yeah,
fool.
you gotta spit on your hands. That shit works, fool. I spit
Like, no,
on...
policy's like, Dick, es que les tienes miedo, and he'll just grab it like this, fool. Like, what are you talking about, you crazy?
We don't struggle.
You fucking maniac.
Nigga's got a scythe, B.
They're in a sewer line.
I always thought everyone had sights, fool.
No, you have Weedles.
For what? For when you can hack at people, fool.
And you have the little wire, and you put the little
Yeah.
wire in, and it does the whole work for you, and then you replace the wire when it
Yup.
gets cut up.
There's no need when you got a sight, fool.
You're just fucking stupid.
All you gotta do is grind it, fool.
He's got a grindstone, nigga.
He did, fool.
I know you have to. You have sides. There's no way around it. You can't let it go dull.
That
And
fool
for
had-
the old school pushable
for,
blades.
for his job, well, he had his little fucking grinder for the blades in his work, for his machete, for his scythe. Fool.
Crazy, dude.
You could almost see like a Mexican, like those East LA fucking
Like a serial killer.
like a wall,
Like a reaper.
like the murals for where those Mexicans are with the sides with the white pants, fool, and they're just fucking.
Oh yeah.
My dad had a Miller
what
Lite,
hatches?
though, fool.
If that fool wanted to be a vigilante, he could. Fool, he could be the Reaper of East LA. Fool. This nigga's just got two fucking machetes, sheaths, fool, and the scythe on his back. Fool, and he's walking like this. What drug dealer we stopping today?
Pacho, he has maricón, man. Swinging it around.
He has a gun.
Crime keeps growing. I'm here to cut it down.
You gotta keep the neighborhoods cut grass for to put out the snakes, man.
That fool would go around that
He's
neighborhood.
drunk as fuck, man.
No,
Fighting cholos.
it's funny that you say that because in that neighborhood we cut a few people's grass for free. Fucking my dad's like, fuck it, dog, we'll do it. And then those fools would try
Let
to
me sharpen up my side, though.
those fools would try to tip us, and he's like, nah, for what? Fool?
I remember when he lost his job for like 2 days. For that fool just started cutting people's grasses here, dog, in the neighborhood. He was that bored. Fool was like, "Are you serious?"
He's not bored. He's trying to figure it out. Like to him, cutting grass is his zen. Like that's where
That's true.
he's able to
I need to
think. fool.
think, dog. Let me mow your lawn right quick, dog.
Yeah.
Well, because he's a self-made man, fool. He made his own business. Like, he was trying to see, like, is this a viable thing? Can I go around cutting people's grasses?
Mm-hmm. It is. It'd be a nice route.
Well, he also didn't lose his job. He fucking his truck gave out. I mean, he could grab another truck and like there'll still be a job, but he'd still be struggling because they're like the business had fallen, like in Walmart and shit took over.
With Amazon.
You can, and now Amazon has
Oh,
their
now
own
with Amazon, they deliver
Nobody
produce.
can
They'll deliver right to your fucking house, dog.
Nobody can
from Sprouts.
They sprouted you, dude.
For Sprouts.
You got golf. Digital age.
So yeah, so and
Bitcoin, punk.
There's no room for niggas with sides.
so that fool shit faced and he's like, nah, I told him we needed the exercise, and I'm like, why do you always say that? How come you've been saying that my whole life?
Because you're fat.
He's like,
You don't get the him, bro.
and he's all like, because I was like, you've been saying this shit my whole life, and he's like, if,
You got it skinnier, bro. Did I miss the memo?
Are my eyesights wrong?
Do you not need it?
Low hanging fruit, dog. You gotta make them jokes.
and that fool's like,
You gotta suck this shit down.
hey, it's just sometimes. Just because you think of something to say, it's not. He's like, I accept you the way you are, fool. And I was like,
Oh man, you thought you were really cut.
because he thought he had hurt me. I was like, yeah, but fuck, you've been saying I'm fat my whole life. I'll fucking get down when you show how fat I am right now.
I'm not upset.
No, I was
Who's mad, bitch?
I wasn't here at this point.
No, he's like,
Square
nah,
up?
because he's all like, because my dad, he can only talk to us when he's shit faced. But my whole family likes to store shit up
Yeah.
and then like blow it up all at once. Huh? But I was like, look, I'm upset because I was like, I
You're
really
making
don't
me
want to
do
be
something,
tired. I
yeah.
don't really want to be tired during my party, dog. There's the one thing I'm looking. That's all I give a fuck about. Christmas. I don't give a shit about Christmas, dog. Like Christmas is dead to me. Like, there's no family here. Like, no one I give a shit about.
Everybody keeps wanting to fucking exercise.
But it's like, dog, I want to spend.
Fuck you niggas, dog.
I want to spend the time with my friends. Like, that's the one thing I get to do. I actually enjoy.
Uh huh.
And I was just like, fuck. And I was just like, should I cancel that shit?
This one was planned. I was like, why?
I was like, for what? Because the way they did it, they wanted to do it was like, nah, 2 days for straight, like
Straight machaca, fool.
Like, low key, you're only putting the brush down when people start showing up. I was like, that sounds fucking stupid. Like, why would I? Like, that doesn't even sound fun to me. Like, I'd be fucking sunburned, tired as fuck.
You would have lived up to your cowboy theme, though.
That's true.
Looking
like-
sunburned, chapped.
And I'm like,
And mighty annoying.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and like, there's gonna be paint everywhere. People are gonna fucking like lean against the wall, get paint on themselves and shit. I was like, but it's like fuck that. I don't want them to come to the fucking spick house of horrors. Fool. Like, that shit makes no sense. Fool. I told my father like,
on the side.
I was like, you're lucky you're a fucking citizen now. If not, I would have called Trump on your ass. Fool. Get your ass deported. Fool.
So you weren't upset that he said Texas?
No.
Apparently not, bro.
No,
Who's
it's
fucking mad, dog?
it's like, dog.
Fucking chill right now.
Send
bro.
this up my whole fucking life, man.
No, because that
No.
that whole fucking that day they said it, I just started rearranging my shit. I'm like, whatever. I went to the store.
Fucking party.
We went to go pick up the
We
chairs.
see my cheeseburgers, bro.
I was like, whatever. We'll at that.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't even edited the pod. I started doing a bunch of shit that I had to do the next day.
Uh huh.
I started doing it that day, and I was like, whatever. We'll at that. And he's like, Dig, but we could have had the machine, fam. But what for, dog? And that's the thing that pisses
That
me
would have
off.
came out way better.
Because
Or
it's like,
even.
dog, we'll waste less paint, we'll waste
Yeah.
less time, it'll look better,
Better.
and it's like, and you're gonna eventually waste less money. And he's all like, yeah, but they
Well,
For what?
it is cheaper to do it without the machine.
No.
no.
No, you waste way less.
We have
time.
stucco in our house. Like, you have to use double the paint because you have to do it like 3-4 times.
Completely.
Yeah.
It soaks it up. Like, Doug, We only did the front part of the house, and we wasted a quarter of a fucking quarter of the thing.
Oh,
Front
shit.
is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because he started doing when we started doing it on Saturday. We started with our house.
Uh-huh.
We left it like half painted, like a little bit, like because it looks like shit. And we're like, Dick, we're not getting nowhere. And look how much shit we wasted.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you were right. And I'm like, and you had the gun already, and you told the guy nah. And then he was too embarrassed to go ask him.
Yeah.
So now I have to fucking. I'm like, now I got to figure out where do we rent guns? How do we rent a gun? And all that bullshit.
Well, no, then there's a guy that uses that gun constantly, so he's like, "Oh, this is how you use it. This is the pressure, and that's all you need."
He was gonna do it. That guy offered to, or at least let you borrow the
Let him
gun.
borrow, yeah.
Yeah.
And we just give him like a Chris fucking, little Lincoln. A
Even
Hamilton,
100.
A Hamilton fool, good. Fool.
If you have to waste one less bucket, that's still $200. You don't have to pay out of your pocket.
Well, no, like you fools, you and my
That's
dad.
expensive pay for being ugly, though.
That's what I'm. Well,
It's ugly, dog.
the color of the house.
It looks like dirt.
Oh, that's what the color
It
my
looks
mom
like
like.
people were grabbing mud and chucking it at the house. And that shit just caked over in the sun.
Yep.
My mom's like,
I was like, what kind of
when we got
color
home
is
and they had just bought the paint, she gave me the pamphlet. Oh, I was mad. I was mad because I was like, this is stupid. Like, why do you make it seem like it's our choice that we all had a say in it? I'm like, she's like, which one do you think we got? I'm like, turn to the page where the ugliest color is, and that's the one. And I just opened it, and there was a ugly ass like paint, like because you could see it in the house, and I'm like, this one. And she's like, how'd you know, dog?
Maybe your mom's just like you, dog. She's just trolling you heavy. She's like, you don't want to fuck this
Oh, no,
dude.
yeah.
day up.
This fool was complaining. My mom was.
She's doing
my
her
mom
own
was making
performance
fun of
art.
him.
with
My
this.
mom was like, "Oh, I don't want to paint."
I'm waiting about my party.
He was like, "Oh, I'm tired."
My dad made fun of me.
Because this is my dad's like, we all were like, look, it's already green. Why don't we go either a higher shade of green or a lower shade of green?
Uh-huh.
You don't have to use primer that much. Like, you already have a base coat. It won't look
If you had the
different.
gun, it would be easier. Like I tape
Oh, yeah, no
everything
shit.
up,
Yeah, okay,
but
yeah.
you fools are just doing.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, right?
I'm still sipping though. Fool.
And my dad really wanted green. That's what he wanted. My mom's like, nah, I want brown. But to compromise, the windows can be green. So our
It's not bad. It looks like a freaking
bruh, we have a mud dirt house with green accents that just pop out of nowhere. It looks fucking.
You
mad.
have to pop. Fool.
I was like, we look like stray pigs. B.
It looks like a cabin. It looks like a cabin.
My mom's like, for real.
Do you think?
That's what I thought it looked like. Maybe because they
Yes,
showed me the picture of the cabin.
It's a cabin with a wood, paneling.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, it looks good on wood panels. It doesn't look good on stucco, dog.
You're gonna look like a dark ass brown girl with green eyes.
That's sexy. Fool. I don't trust
Gonna
him.
look like.
You know me, fool. You already know. I'm getting hard just by you telling me that right now.
They're like, what colors would you choose then? I was like, green, red, and white, and a big Mexican brown. I'm like, you gotta be proud of where you're from.
I told my mom, let's paint our house all black, fool, so we look like crazy people.
I seen that shit. dog.
Pitch black. I'd be like, that'd be the hypest shit ever, because everyone would be like, what's up with these fools?
Nah,
dog?
that's stupid.
It looks crazy, man.
so
You look like psychos, man.
You murdered out the house and you tint the windows too.
Yeah, how sick is that, man?
An all black house. That's fucking stupid.
You look ghetto, B.
Why?
But I said, but with tinted windows, though. So your shit looks like a murdered out fucking G-Ride, man.
Like straight murdered out. If we would do it, I'd paint the driveway.
I want it matte black, though, fool. Like, I want a matte finish on the house, man.
Like the fence and the driveway too.
Everything,
fool.
fool. Everything's black, fool.
It's like someone pranked you, but you just kept it.
It's too expensive to paint over again.
Fools don't even know what's happening, fool. They won't approach your house ever, fool.
That's true. Fool.
They'll think you're crazy, fool, because you
little
kind of are.
Yeah.
And then you paint all the walls inside black, fool. So you're just in a crazy house, fool.
That's so no.
My mom, when I was 13, asked me what color do you want your walls to be in your room. I told her all black.
I've always said all
She's
black.
like, what are you, a psycho?
Yeah.
And I told her if they're not gonna be all black, then I want them all white.
It makes the room look smaller.
I want the
That
moon
is-
to always be
That and it
closing.
looks crazy at night, nigga, when it's pitch black.
pitch
bro.
black over
You're
there?
like, dude, fool, where are the walls at, though?
You start hitting yourself.
It's closing in on me. Just swinging.
She's like, you're gonna go crazy, dog. I'm told that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going for, though, dog.
I just want blood splattered walls at all times.
I told her that I want all gray walls so I get sad.
I thought white walls make you sad.
No, grays.
No, white walls are like supposed to like.
Calm you down.
Yeah.
That's what the crazy people, right?
Gray is supposed to make you sad. Yellow's a happy color.
That's what I
Blue's a
said.
chill color.
We do yellow.
Black is supposed to make you go crazy.
We do yellow. I want a yellow with blue trimming. That'd be sick. Huh?
That's cool, I guess.
Just
Just paint a little Dodger blue like the
That's just pretty sick, dog.
I was like, yo, we gotta paint it our favorite team's colors. Rams, huh? Blue and gold, bro.
That'd be sick, dog. But gold. We're doing the gold rush.
We them boys who just blue and white with a big star on the side. And just at the bottom, we them boys.
In the front?
So you had a little talk with your dad about
Not
exercise?
really. I just don't know why have you always said that, and that fool just changed like, well, how come you guys don't visit your grandma? Because he's drunk, and that's what he really want to talk about. He's like, yeah, like he brought up a bunch of shit about like, yeah, this or that. Man, I don't want to talk about it because that's between that fool and that. But he was just like, how come you fools don't visit her? She gets sad. Like she's brought it up a few times. That you fools haven't visited her in a minute. Huh?
We're being honest. I'm not close to her, dog.
Tell him that. Huh?
I've told him to his face and they get pissed. I'm like, I'm not close to her, dude.
Because I was like,
Fuck G-Rides, nigga.
I was like, because she's got a negative attitude, my dude.
Mr.
She
Bob.
constantly tells me, why don't I exercise? And you know that's my pet peeve, but I don't get mad about it, dog.
Don't get mad.
But it's my pet peeve, dog.
It don't affect me, but fuck that bitch.
I do exercise.
Fuck if I don't exercise, dog.
These pecs say I exercise, dog.
And also,
These bad boys look queer to you.
it's a
That's
bit
when
of
the shirt gets ripped.
it's ripping and shit.
I don't even fit in it. I'm so bulky.
And second of all, Dad, it's a mad trip down those stairs. What do I want to exercise?
Not enough exercise for the day.
Oh man.
I just told him, I'll tell you the truth. We're just selfish. I'll tell you the fucking got on his truth,
I
dog.
used to visit her when she would feed me before college, dog, and that's over now.
No. You just think about yourself. You don't think about that shit. I care. I want to be there. I wish, like in the
You
mornings, I'm
wish
like,
you were more selfless.
No.
No, I don't have memories with them.
I love them, dog.
Nestor grew up with them. I didn't. Nestor would hang out with
I
them.
mean, they made you fat, dog. So
Yeah.
love, hate there.
No. I don't hate them.
Stockholm syndrome.
No.
I don't hate them.
They fed you a family meal when you're like 5 years old.
Oh, I'm not saying. I'm not saying they didn't fuck up. But I don't hate them.
It's cute, huh? We could eat like 4 burgers.
This is one marranito.
It's like a dog
He
food.
thinks the butter's ice cream.
But no, like, it's just human behavior to be selfish and just think about yourself. Like, you don't think, like, that,
Butter.
hey, if I don't visit, it's hurting her. I just thought, like, I'll just see her when I see her. I mean, I constantly think, like, if today I wake,
12.
today I wake up and someone tells me my grandpa passed, I'll be sad as fuck because I could have visited.
I'm cool, though.
You're cool, I guess. I mean, see, like,
Cold-blooded.
we're not the same. Like,
No, I don't have memories with them. Like,
how do you make memories if you don't visit? If you don't go? If you don't
as
care?
an adult, what the fuck do I need them for now? As a kid, it would have been chill, dog, but
They were what, working?
no.
We're savages now.
I'm a selfish person. That's
Yeah.
the like,
Facts.
That's factoids.
I'm like, I just care more about my time. Fam.
My party.
It's precious. You don't have that much.
No,
Facts.
not any unoccupied one. Fam. where like my mind's not thinking about other shit, but like if I could just be like selfless, like, oh, I'm gonna give up these 2 hours to go visit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have 2 hours in the week to go visit them? Or 1 hour?
I probably do, but I'm just saying, like, I'm too selfish to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know I do. I probably could. But then I'm like, for what? I'll see him later.
So you don't?
I always say I'll eventually make my way out there. Like, this is the week I'll go visit and just surprise them.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like,
And they're not there.
yeah, then sometimes you go. Nah, I've never gone in there.
They can
Like,
come visit me, dog.
they come visit you. What makes you special, B?
Makes them special.
I guess.
He's the $1 million man, fam.
I know, is it? I'm $1 million man looking for $1 billion bitch, fam. It's the Outcast song, fam.
Then if I go and they're like, where's Adrian at? I was like, oh, he said he doesn't care that he has no memories with you.
You don't have to say that, you selfish son of a bitch.
So they won't tell him to exercise, dog.
Oh, he just changed the conversation.
You have to
Pivot, pivot. He's pivoting hard, fam.
You gotta hit the pivot and the swim
that
move.
pivot toe hard.
And then I told him, plus it's like, dog, I don't remember one family project where like us and my pops did something for the house that we didn't have to pay someone actually to fix it and make it right.
We painted the house by ourselves the last time.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Facts, we didn't.
Oh, the house? Our house? The
Our
back
house and the back house.
We did it ourselves.
No, we fixed it. We painted the garage. We painted inside.
There you go.
But the outside, no. We've never painted it. This one was done with a gun.
It was?
Yes. You always make up these...
Adrian's mind is blown.
I don't remember.
You always make up shit of like, I did this, I did that, but then like you start thinking about it. No, we didn't.
I don't remember. We were kids last time we painted, or teenagers.
When we just got this house, there's a bunch of shit we did to it, but
Yeah.
we didn't paint the
My
outside.
dad put, oh, well, now it's new tile, but we put the old tile.
Okay, yeah, tile, that's different.
It's a project.
No, we fucked it up, like it's all cracked, and we had to switch it like 3 times. Remember, our tile used to be white
No. Oh, yeah. it
with
was
checkers,
white. Yeah.
right? And then it switched to a brown, and now it's this one.
It's peachy, fam.
That is a bunch of fat motherfuckers always cracking the tiles.
Facts, fam. There's at least 1,000 pounds in this room. Right now, fam. We're all looking at art, too.
Oh, it just freaks out when you break his tile.
Breaks his tile.
You try to steal his bits of tile.
Calling me
No,
fat, bro.
it doesn't freak out if you break
That
it.
shit
It
was
freaks out.
hilarious.
You fool stole my tile, man.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
So almost
When we
didn't
go
go to
Vegas?
Big Bear, no?
You stole my tile.
Are you fools playing with me, dog?
That's what would you think? This motherfucker is in my house already, sitting at my kitchen table, just smiling at me, half buzzed.
I was drunk, though.
Oh, that's
I was
right.
petting his dog.
So what
sitting
am
on
I
his
supposed
table.
to think? What am I supposed to think? I just walk out of the fucking bathroom and I see this fool just sitting at my table.
At least they try to scare you. fool.
Yeah, I was petting
Well,
his
why was
dog,
your door
though.
open?
For what?
How was he able to get in?
Oh, because I guess I left it open.
I guess.
I met this fool. Who's so no?
You know where he keeps the spare key? Fool?
I've been looking. fool.
So one day we're all gonna be in there. Fool.
I'm petting, but I'll pet the same dog. fool.
Hey, you don't know, but we been living here, squatters' rights, my dude.
You're not home all day. Fool.
Yeah, but how the fuck would we even steal this fool's tile? That made no
I
sense
thought
to
he was
me.
just messing with us for that day. But then
Oh, he
when-
was missing. I thought Juan was
He was
missing with
hyped up
me.
because we were going on a trip. He's not
Yeah.
hyped up because he stole your tile. Fool. No one's like, dig, fool, we got this fool,
Dog,
dog.
half the time I don't know what the fuck Juan's thinking, dog.
No one ever does. Fool.
That's why it was like, this was sitting at my kitchen table, petting my dog. I'm like, okay, so I guess we're going, right? He's like, yeah, we're just waiting for you. So we start walking out, and he's hyped, but he's laughing. And I look down at my tile. I forgot how I saw
Well,
it.
first of all, I
I was
went in there to get the whiskey for because I was like, we got
Oh,
party
yeah,
with this
yeah.
whiskey for.
like, I was just
That's
like,
really why I was in there.
No. I was just like,
That and I
what
stole
the
your
fuck?
tile.
it's out. fool.
I just need you to know. fool.
And then we kept clowning him about his little tile. Fool. He was all butter.
Don't bring it up, dog.
Because I didn't know.
Let's not
you guys
even
were
talk
filming.
about that dog.
I was heated. I was like,
This
fuck,
motherfucker didn't talk to like deep into not San Gabriel Valley, like Fullerton.
Those tiles are discontinued.
Maybe,
dog.
No, we started talking, but
but he wouldn't say shit.
his mood was changing the more we made fun of him about his little tile.
Because he kept bringing it up, and I'm
You
like,
guys don't
fuck.
know it's discontinued.
I was like, how would we know? That's where we stole it, push praise.
Hey, we looked it up. They're not making these no more. A little chunk of his tile could go
Just
for a
a
lot.
limited edition, dog. And then that smile on Arthur's face came when he realized that he's being an idiot.
Yeah,
Brain? How the
It was-
fuck does your brain work like that, dog?
Dog, when you hang out with Juan and shit,
I've
fucks
hung out
with
with
you, dog.
him fucking for the same amount of time.
Nah.
But I already know him because he's in here. I've been in there, dog.
Me and Niff were the same kind of animal, dog.
Nah, but I was like, fuck it, though. I'm making a big
It's
deal.
like
out of
after a
this.
while of everyone, most people I hang out with after a while, they have this sense of paranoia about me, where they don't know what small detail is off.
That trippy would have stole your virginity, but not your tile, my dude. You were passed out, dog.
We stopped the food because I called shotgun first.
I just remember the trip for like I got quiet because he really snapped for like, don't even bring that shit up no more. I don't even want to go no more.
And
And it gets quiet. Dude, fool, I think I have the towel in my bag, dog.
It's when I got fired, no?
No,
No,
it was the last trip.
Oh.
It was for your birthday. It was recent. It was this year.
That even makes it worse. That even makes it
Because
worse.
he cleaned the vomit up after.
Oh, yeah, that was that fucking trip.
Because I drank that handle of food.
Yeah, what?
It was a one-day big
Why
bitch
do you
trip.
think I was laughing so much later? Because I was like, yo, Arthur had a mad day today.
I had a mad fucking stupid ass trip, dog.
This was thought that the
I had to figure out how to get another tile piece for it, which luckily I had like a couple broken ones in the garage. Grabbed it, fucking
Sanded
redid
it down?
Yeah. And then, but
Dick, you guys stopped at that liquor store in the corner, and this was fuming about his fucking tile.
no, by the time we got to the liquor store, I was already in a good mood.
He had like 1 or 2 drinks already.
No, not in Big Bear. The liquor store in the corner of your
yeah,
house.
to get
It just
chips.
had happened.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where he makes his Gatorade concoction.
Yeah, I forgot.
And
that
I
he
brought
made
That's
it.
what I made my muddy water, bro.
And I bring this for his
Hey.
soda to mix drinks.
He's
And
like,
I'm like,
hey, take a swig, you'll feel better, dog.
So that was full gasoline, dog. I was like, what the fuck?
This fool
is
just looked
this?
at me like, what is wrong with you?
It was a red Gatorade, dog. It looked like apple juice at the end of it. I'm like, why don't you just drink this shit straight, dog? Like,
yeah,
at
bro,
that
then
point.
you have an issue.
Bobby, then you have a drinking problem, bro. If you don't have a chaser, then what are you? If you're drinking a handle of whiskey on your own like that, you got issues, my boy.
Oh my god.
Nah, but then the mood turned around for once the whiskey had kicked in, and we were.
Well, I mean, we're all,
joking.
like, we're driving up there. Like, eventually, like,
And we had clowned him enough about his little tile where he was like,
because he
I'm
kept
being
saying
an idiot.
stupid shit, like, because it had just rained, and we're like, maybe the rain took it, dog.
No, that was pissing me off more, dog.
Why would the rain take it?
I saw it.
I'm like,
Because he's like, Dude, I saw it. I came from work at 6 a.m. It was there after it rained.
yeah.
I was like, you had
Dog,
this-
don't bring this shit up, dog. It's still a fucking touchy
It's
issue.
probably,
with me,
it's
dog.
probably there, dude. It's probably like right next to
I
it.
haven't. This nigga, I haven't slept in 48 hours, but I knew that I looked down on the floor. That's how I was there. It's
That's
weak
the one
that.
thing.
It's like it's gonna be there.
He's still looking for it now, dog.
He looked through.
Nah, I don't really
He looked through the bushes. He looked through the
We
grass.
did. We fucking took a
I'm telling you, we were there. That's how I was dying. I was like, what is wrong with him?
I kept looking because I was hoping one of you guys would be. I'm like, let me play their fucking little game so they give me back my fucking tile.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we were on a fucking trip, dude. Why would we fucking want to hold it down?
Why would you steal a bit of tile?
I mean, that's a funny bit.
Half the time I say, why would Juan do that? Yet he still fucking does it.
I like that. That's the relationship where you're like, I can't trust anything he does, says.
Honestly, if he wasn't inside the house, I would have never even thought like, oh, okay.
But the
someone
tile-
took my
Yeah, you
fucking
have
tile.
to push buttons though.
But the tile was outside. Technically, he could have snatched it right back in the car. I mean,
But it would have never crossed my mind that this fool had walked up the stairs or
Until I
anything.
go like
so
this?
I would have saw the bro.
He probably wouldn't have noticed it. Why
I
would he be
wouldn't
looking at the
even noticed
floor?
it.
He'd be probably just
Because
like,
it was already gone, but it rained.
No. What it was is I think my once I saw Juan in my house,
Remember
I'm
when
like,
we're
what
like-
the fuck's going
Yeah.
on?
Art.
My synapses were running high.
Alright, we'll cancel the trip. We'll take we'll make photocopies, missing tile. We'll put them all over your neighborhood if you want. Have you seen me? Fool? It's a little piece of tile. I'll be high. And that fool's like, shut the fuck up, dog.
Yeah, and then later he cleaned up my puke.
Yeah. It was a great weekend.
It was high, but
Twice.
He never found the tile. Huh?
I was gonna throw it up.
And we were real ones. We would have made an ISIS video holding the tile ransom.
We have it on praises test.
Oh my god.
They were holding it for. We make a little ransom note with magazine cutouts. We have your tile.
I was just like on the when it came up, I was like, "Is this food for real right now?" Like,
The fact that
what's
you were
up with
in my house.
like my homeboy's tripping hard right now.
Because I
man.
was like,
My synapses were on
I'm like,
well,
either
on
he
patrol,
really cares
dog.
about this tile for like this shit was like, nah, you don't get it. This shit was.
Had I
honestly,
known
I had
the tile
honestly
meant so
not
much.
No, you
slept
hadn't
either.
slept for fucking 48 hours.
Yeah, so
why
that
you
was
were-
also my fucking. My head was all fucking.
I was like, yo, this was just tripping because he hasn't slept. Like that shit.
Because
Because
normally I would have been like, fuck it, I'll fix it. I'll figure out a way to fix it.
But that
Yeah.
didn't discontinue those. I was like,
Who replaced?
I found some in the garage. There's like little pieces, and I had to break it into the right size. Fuck you, dog.
When he said that, I was like, why would they be discontinued, dog?
no, it happened.
No,
It's
'cause
just
it's
funny that
old.
it's like a super issue where it's like,
Replace a little.
Well, because my mind instead of
when
thinking,
am I gonna
oh,
buy the time?
yeah.
I was like, maybe
In
you
my
can
mind,
find
I
it
was-
on eBay. Not a piece. Oh, I was like, you have to buy a case
No,
of
that's when he
it.
started talking about how the manufacturer discontinued that line of tile.
Yeah.
This tiles with lead.
Like this fool had mad in-depth knowledge about the tile.
No,
would he
and you
know?
know what? I did have that in-depth knowledge because we had a tile break on us like fucking 4 years ago, and they're like, this discontinued, and we bought all the tile.
We heard this story.
I know.
The tile is lead based. It has made
I'm
children.
not fucking crazy, dog.
It made children dum dums.
Like last time we had such a hard time replacing the tile, we had to buy up all the tile that was left in stock.
His parents just did that because Arthur really freaks out when there's a tile missing. He's autistic about the tile.
Low key, I'm just a mad hoarder, dog. I was just like, fuck it, dog. Can't take a piece of my
When he
tile.
was 12, a tile went missing. He broke everything.
Who took a leaf?
Oh,
I get mad at the jardinero all the time.
Arthur hurts himself when things go missing.
That was fucking fun.
That thought he was.
Because in
fucking
my
us, dog.
head,
No, he
it went
wasn't.
into.
I thought he was because I was
When
like,
you look at his face, you know when he's mad. That's what made it funny to
well, I was
me.
in the front. That's what I turned
Yeah.
around.
I was like, one, I'm being blamed for it. Two, is this funny now?
No, because my head of
I was
route would
driving.
have been I have to now pay to replace all this fucking tile because it was a huge chunk missing from the steps.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to redo your whole.
The whole tile. So in my head, I'm already thinking of the money. Instead of thinking like, look, I could try to look for a piece that looks similar to try to shape it to fit.
And some people were like, "Dick, we'll help you redo the tile. Let's just go buy some
And I'm
tile
like,
right
dude, don't even talk to me about that right now.
oh, get that shit beat off. Fool.
Yeah.
As long as they're alcohol, fool, I would have been there though. You know me.
now. Let's drink. I'll do work.
Pretty much.
I roll little knee pads.
But yeah, I told my dad, like, dog, what thing have we ever made that shit came out good, dog?
Shit, I'm all
Our
fucked
restroom got fucking fucked up. Like, if you go and use our faucets, one of them's like this, the other one's over here.
That's an easy fix.
Not for my daddy. He says that that's his feng shui to leave it like that. That's his signature style.
He gives it character, dog.
Give a little Nestor answer.
Nah, one time we let a drywall fall on his fucking head.
You let a fucking drywall fall.
Doesn't matter.
Fucking dog. Because I can't get on a ladder, so I'm holding it with a
And we're
broom.
like 15.
I'm holding it with a broom, and he's like, "Nah, hold it higher."
You
I was
already
like,
maxed out the ladder capacity?
At 12, I was pushing it.
Nah, I just also don't like ladders. Because it's cool if you're 200 pounds. If I fall off a ladder 500 pounds, I'm breaking my leg. Like, it's gonna happen. I'm not about to break my leg over some bullshit.
No one's.
Like, are you falling up the ladder, first of all? Like,
You see this
why aren't you staying on
coordination?
the ladder? Like, what's up with your coordination?
I fucking fall standing up. I'm not about to test the ladder.
You saw this fool trying to perform a backflip, Buck?
I saw him play a pickup game in the driveway and he fell, dog.
I almost landed it though. I don't know what the
step?
fuck. Whatever. Nah, I mean the big issue was that it makes you feel like a kid again for your dad screaming at you. But this time he was actually chill. He was just drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But this time me and Adrian was like, the plan is we gassed the shit out of him Saturday.
You gas him.
Well, he's old as fuck. Well, he's way older than when we were kids.
Uh-huh.
He's in his 50s. So I'm like, we're gonna work
You
the
was the
shit out
first
of
one to
him.
give up. I was like, what the fuck? That's how I know he's old. Fool. Before he's making fun of you. Fool. Like, you're tired, dog. We just started. Fool. This is a warm up. Little Adrian tactics, fool, or my dad tactics. Fool.
You're a Serrano, fool. You berate the children, fool.
You have to, dog.
Because you're a grown man, fool, with some physical prowess. And you're going to outperform children, bro. So now you got to make them feel bad about themselves because you're a man.
Oh, you're gonna take a little water break? Oh, we need water.
Ow.
Morty.
But it's different when you're fucking shit faced.
Oh, it's better.
Like you're shit faced and berating everyone. I was like, yeah, but it's pretty easy. And just running on fucking.
Little Modelos.
Well, it used to be Miller Drafts. But now
Now he got gas, fool?
he got gas.
He's a 50-year-old man.
We were not. We started at 9. It was like 5.
3, dude. Not fool. It was 3 and you fools had given up. I was still painting because I hadn't finished the top. And I'm like, why put the ladder back on? And
It was like 4:30. We didn't get inside the house till 5.
no, not for 5. He didn't stay. I mean,
I kept having to break through the wall because I was like, I'm hitting a wall.
you
I'm
were in
like,
my hand. I'm like, think just rest.
oh
I heard this fool's getting a little claw hand, fool, that his arthritis is getting.
Both my siblings were just selling this. They were like,
I have my blisters. If I press this shit right here, it hurts. In his hand
You got
too.
fractures, bro.
Hairline,
No
bro,
frags,
hairline
but I have mad arthritis. Like, and it gets cold. My hands hella hurt.
Imagine once he starts working.
Oh my god.
It's just like that his little hand shaking.
Jake Vinny's like, come pick up the tables. When I couldn't, I had claw hands.
They made me drive. Can you drive, dog?
Because he couldn't grab the steering wheel, right?
I
His
couldn't.
hand was
I had
freak out.
claws.
Nah, I just didn't want to hear it from. I'll do it, whatever, dog.
Okay, it's all right. This is one thing,
Paintbrush.
and then stopping every 2 minutes for
And
texting.
if we forgetting to drink your beer, though, fool.
and giggling for like, oh my god,
What was your test?
doing the whole wall. Like he did a little strip,
I did the hard part. Everyone knows that finesse.
and then he's like, oh, I'm not gonna do the bottoms. I'm only doing the tops. I'm too drunk. I'll fall over. I was like, fuck you.
I was
dog.
on the ladder for making a jumping with it because I didn't want to get off of it.
That's high.
The safest way to move the ladder.
That's high, fool.
We're like, hey, but we gotta work with music. We set up our little fucking thing, and then the neighbors were like,
Just out bump us. Fool.
they saw it, so those two went and got a huge speaker, like once they saw the swap meet, and then just fucking cranked it for to say fuck you to us. I was like, fuck these fools. At least the U-Haul took these fools out from. At least the other neighbors smashed into their car.
The tap back, fool.
Hey, but we didn't see nothing.
We ain't no rats. Fool.
Should we stop there? That sounds about an hour, right?
That's a good
Yeah.
place to stop.
The missing tile. Dude, the thumbnail was like, "Have you seen this?" And I'll put a little tile, call, and then I'll put Arthur's number.
That was the funniest shit.
I thought he was fucking with us, but till I saw his face, I'm like, oh, never mind, though. But
I was sipping, so I was laughing.
Me too, I
was an idiot. It was fucking a little crazy. Motherfucker was worried about some tile foot. The rain washed away, and now he's upset because that logically doesn't make sense in his mind. His wires were crossed, B.
Your best guess, though, what did happen to that tile? Did the rain take it?
Honestly, I don't like thinking about it.
Did the mailman?
In his mind, for a bird flew down, picked the tile up, and left with it.
Nah,
because someone has that tile.
Trip off.
The mailman?
It's in this fool's bed for who leaves with it.
My precious.
That fool Tyler Durden himself, his little insomniac personality took it from.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I'm like, yeah, that's a legit. I'm just like,
the most logical thing is that the rain got it from, but
it had rained hard as fuck.
Yeah,
it was like,
but he didn't want to admit it.
Then it was
because he said for facts he had seen it the day before.
That he had put it there for that he was there.
The reason I was also pissed is because I had already promised my mom that I was gonna fix it, and I had been lagging on it.
Ah, well, that's your shit.
That was my shit.
That you lied to your mother, that's on you.
And then the rain took it.
So they're gonna gas you up? For your mom was gonna be your bully?
Because I'm in charge of maintaining the house too, so it's like, fuck. I had one thing to do. I left it. I didn't take into the consideration the rain might have taken the fucking tile. So I was pissed. I was like, fuck, man, how am I gonna explain the fact that I didn't fix this fucking tile?
Just put fresh grout.
So you wanted to blame us?
My friend stole it.
Again?
No, I was hoping. No, fuck you. I was hoping.
Mom.
What a piece of shit!
Mom,
Now fuck you,
I would
dog.
have totally fixed it, but my homie stole it, dog.
Instead of being like, I fucked
fuck
up the
you.
rain ticket because I didn't fix it in time. He wanted to tell his parents, you know my friends are assholes. They stole the tile and they don't want to give it
Yeah,
back.
you know they're ghetto. They're poor, dog. Their dad still fucking lives there on with a Z.
It was a scythe, man.
Aside from.
Nah, my whole thing was like, I was hoping, honestly.
You're not that good of
you
a
were gonna
liar.
actually
Put
fucking
fresh
say.
grout and be like, dude, I fixed it. But the rain man, I washed it away and just put grout on it. Like you did fix it.
Nah. I was
Double down on the
legitly-
life, huh?
I was legitimately hoping that you guys had taken it. That was my
You
my
double
hope.
down that someone stole it.
But I like how you couldn't conceive the fact that, like, the rain
I also
took
had
it.
just worked the graveyard shit.
No,
dude.
yeah, no.
So,
Oh,
like,
we
We
know
agree
that, but
that.
the fact that you wouldn't, like, oh, okay, the rain took it.
no, I was in denial. I was hoping you guys had taken it.
I was like, this fool's mad.
Because that's an easy fix. If you guys take it, I just ask you for the piece back, and I could put it on.
And then he passes the buck.
But if the rain took it, it's got to be in a gutter somewhere. Like, you just got to go down your street looking for it.
No.
Like an asshole.
No, I slept, and then I figured out, okay, let me look for pieces. And then I
No,
figured
yeah, I
the
mean, it makes
situation
sense.
out.
You probably
Yeah.
fixed it real quick.
Yeah.
It probably took you like an hour.
My friends took it, though.
I love that shit. Hey,
What piece of shit,
mom,
dog?
we got a problem. My friends are thieves. Oh, what they steal?
The tile.
The
You
tile.
believe what kind of animals I hang out with?
Wait, like,
This shit, the dog ate my homework.
wait, like the tile in our garage, like our reserves, our extras, like for crack money.
Nah, the fucking bastard snapped a piece off.
They
dog.
just took a little piece, dog.
They pawned it,
I
dog.
said, fuck your grout work, and just took it.
They knew it was discontinued. These are rare pieces out here.
These are collectibles.
I've been looking up on eBay, dog. I haven't seen it pop up yet, but I know those fools are waiting 2 weeks.
It couldn't have been the rain, dog.
All
The
right,
rain's my friend.
that's probably gonna do it for this week.
Hilarious.
Thank you guys for listening again. Subscribe, check out our Patreon,
Yep.
check out our Redbubble, and we'll see you guys next week. I'm Nestor.
It's all about accountability, dog.
This is Adrian.
And Arthur.
Have a week.